It's Tommy, the Antique Catfishing. How's everybody doing tonight? I guess you could say we kind of dodged the bullet this evening. Had a pretty severe thunderstorms roll through the area just a little while ago, last couple hours. Showing up where I got a pear tree down in my yard. I really hate to see it get blown down. I forgot the actual name of it. It's a big old pretty thing, has big old thick foliage on it. Had one section of it blew over a few years ago. The other two sections just kind of worked itself around, took the place of that one. Well, now both of the last two remaining sections are on the ground. We stump about chest high out there. We got to cut, straighten up. I think instead of pear trees, I hated to see them go. My mom and dad planted them years ago. Planted that one. Kind of like this oak tree out front got hit by lightning about 4 years ago. Oh, it saddens me. It breaks my heart to see it, but where the lightning knocked a big chunk of bark off the front side of the tree, it just looks plumb rotten in there. I'm afraid my oak tree is slowly getting itself set to go to oak tree heaven, I guess the way they say it. And then my windmill. That windmill is 16 foot tall, the tower part. Then the windmill head and all set on top of it. It wasn't real cheap either. I splurged on that thing. Got it. Me and my youngest boy took us about 2.5 days to put together. It was confusing. Well, we finally got it together and we got it up. It's been up for about 3 years down there now. Every time the wind, just the least little breeze would blow, that thing would spin around and it would pump air into my pond. I'll tell you what, that air being pumped in there will sure clean the water up in the pond. Boy, that water's just as clear and pretty. You can see probably 2 foot deep in it. So I guess I'm going to go down there tomorrow and see if I can dig it out and salvage what we can of it. Man, I'm glad I still got some paperwork to it. We may have to order some more parts, another fan or something on it. Seems like sometimes every time you start getting things pulled in the right way, something happens that makes you fall backwards. I've been doing that two-step dance all my life and I got used to it. I just try not to let it bother me. Roll with the punches and keep on trucking. We did ramble around. We got out, me and my nephew got out a while ago. And we helped cut a couple of, well, we didn't help with the cutting. We helped with a limb pulling and get a couple of trees out of the road that had blowed over. They still got several more that's down in different areas around the county. I'm waiting on them. You might see a fire radio right back there behind me on the shelf. I'm waiting on that thing to bail her out. And they had to go cut another tree somewhere out of the road. It's all part of the game. I really hate that windmill. I'm gonna stick a picture in here. My niece took. You can't really see the fan on the windmill, but you can see where the windmill is blowed over. Y'all don't look at my junk. We're working on getting all that cleaned up too. But windmill kind of heartbreaking. This show does make that pond look pretty, and actually the fish. From what I've noticed, the fish seem to be a little more lively and a little more plentiful at the same time. And I believe that the oxygen that windmill pumps in there every time the wind will blow helps that, because that pond, I guess about 20 years ago, that pond, it was turned over. When it turns over, what that means is the mud and all on the bottom just more or less lets go of all the oxygen that it has in it. Hey, y'all might hear me better now. Lets go of all the oxygen it has in it, and it just always bubbles up. Whoa. Whether it kills all the fish, I know it kills a bunch of them, but where it kills all of them, or some of them hide in the mud from it or whatever, I don't know. I wasn't down there to see it. Be something to study on how that actually works. I've heard sometimes fish will bury up in the mud and still survive for years. Don't know. That's one of the amazing things, eighth wonders of the world. Yep. Google. I'm fixing to wear out Google, I think. I'm going to investigate into that. See how that works. I ain't got nothing particular to talk about besides the weather tonight. Sitting here just piddling. Needed some kind of a video to do. So I figured what better thing to do it on tonight than if we having a bad weather tonight, we'll do it on the weather. Fish still on the spawn. Not biting the way we'd like for them to right now. That's right, they'll come off them nests here for long and they're going to be hungry and they're going to be swimming all over the place looking for that grub, for that next meal. And hopefully by then I'm having to resort to ordering some skipjack from a gentleman whose name was given to me the other day. He's over in East Tennessee. A little bit pricey, it seems to me, but getting shipping and everything is going to be roughly about $6 for fish or 2 fish or package or how it is. I think I'm fixing to order about 50 to 75 skipjack so we can have us some bait to fish with. They are going to be vacuum sealed. They're going to be froze. And I hope they're going to be fresh enough froze, some that was caught this year and not 2 or 3 years ago. That's just what you run into. That's a gamble you run into when you buying bait from places you don't know. Talking to the man, he seemed like a real good man talking to him on the telephone. I'll just wait now and see what happens. Anyway, that's enough for now. I'm going to end this thing off with that picture of my windmill laid over in the pond. And y'all just kind of throw a prayer up with it so we don't have too much more damage around here tonight, and more damage that I haven't seen around the farm, and that it don't cost me too much to fix that windmill and get it back up and going. Anyway, folks, y'all have a blessed one. It's Tommy, the Antique Catfish. Y'all have a great one. Be safe.